All right, everyone, I have some exciting news. It is time for Lost Nova. This is a game that's super dear to me because I also speedrun it, and I have a lovely friend of mine, Genesis, here, who's going to be running it for you. And chat, let me just give you a little hint of what to expect. I know we like cute dogs here, but how about some cute bunnies? How about some cute bunnies and bow ties? How about taking selfies with those cute bunnies and bow ties? We might not do a whole lot of that in this run because it is any percent, but there is so much cuteness in this game, you are not going to want to step away. So, everyone, join me in welcoming Genesis with Lost Nova. Take it away.
And yes, this is Lost Nova, a game about not rushing everything. And so what are we doing? We're going to speedrun it, because obviously that makes so much sense. And I just have to say, I run this game because Cell literally bullied me into doing it, so we'll keep that as a story for another time.
We can get into that later, okay?
Of course, during the grinding section, you can go into it.
During the grinding, yeah, there's some grinding in this run.
Be grinding for like a quarter of this run. So, yeah, also with the game about kind of taking things very slow, keeping it relaxed, making sure that you're not too focused and too rushed on things. And so, yeah, we're gonna speedrun it because, again, logical decisions. So timer will begin on first movement, and then it'll end as soon as the screen fades to black after the last movement, which I will call. Yeah, let's just get the show on the road, I guess. So we will enter a new game, and here we have Mia going on a trip, and then her engines break and she crashes on a planet, and she has to figure out how to escape. That's the whole story. Alright, timing will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So, what we need to do is we need to find these things called glems, and we will use them to repair our ship. What exactly is a glen, Cell?
The glems are the resources that we're going to use to build. They're just kind of resources found around the world. Different types. We're going to see plant glems, rock glems. I'm trying to remember the rest of them. They'll come to me as we get further into the run. It's been a minute since I've done this game.
Paint, light, and the only one we don't get is coral.
There's also multi, which we don't touch either. Oh yeah, there's Chess. Everyone say hello to Chess. Chess is a very unfortunate traveler. We're going to discover that the poor person can't keep his spaceship up in the air. You know, maybe chat should donate to help Chess make sure he can finally escape this planet.
He could definitely use the help for sure. So, there are some things we're going to do, like completing little overworld puzzles. We're going to be gathering these resources. There's an additional resource we're gathering called cores, which are like the currency of this world. And we're going to need a lot of them. In fact, that's where our grinding comes in, is for getting cores. I just minimized the game. Okay, let's not do that. So, this game does not actually run in true full screen. Or it does, but then it's exclusive full screen, and then it is annoying. So I have it set to windowed mode, and that leads into situations where I can accidentally do what I just did and minimize the game.
It's all right. It's a game by a solo dev. His first journey into making games from being an artist, which is why this game is so visually gorgeous.
Yeah, just wait till we get to some of the other areas, like the painted plains in the ocean. I forget what the ocean is actually called.
You know, I should remember that too.
But I always forget what
it's the coral something. I don't remember.
It's just the coral sea or something like that.
Oh yeah, coral sea might be right.
We just call it the ocean.
Yeah.
All right.
A little game. Oh, you're gonna talk to bridge buddies. We're gonna see them throughout the run.
I literally already screwed up.
Oop! What did you do?
I need to go get more resource farming in another area. So I need to actually go back. Okay, so I will not be as underestimated as I expected I was going to be, but that's okay. We're going to do some
That's okay.
backtracking.
Genesis is the world record holder. This lets me explain a game mechanic. So you're able to jump in this game. However, a jump takes a full battery. So if you look in the bottom left corner of the game, you will see that little blue battery, and it will be, that's our stamina essentially. We'll gain more batteries, so we'll have longer stamina later on. But a jump takes full stamina, which makes that jumping section kind of slow. We get to see this beautiful tree here. This tree is so gorgeous. I love this area. And there's a secret associated with this tree that is connected to my favorite NPC in the game. But we will not see the NPC in this run because, well, that's too long and too complicated. Maybe one day I'll make a category for that NPC because I love their story. But yeah, we gotta collect some more money over here. Because we got things to buy. We got upgrades.
Supposed to come here to do some of this flora farming for these glens, as well as get those last couple of cores. And that's part of why I messed up, is I just do not have enough resources. Now we're good. Okay. That was an issue. So now I kind of need to take the long way. I was gonna say it's probably faster to run at this point than it is to do all the hopping. Jumping becomes far more efficient a little bit later in the run once we have a couple more batteries. It is still faster.
And then it's great. Yeah, it's great casually as well when you have tons of batteries. All right, we're gonna build stuff now.
So now we make the improved shoes so we can move faster, and then of course we need to give him his chair. So now we have the chair. We can go take that to Chess.
I don't know how only his chair broke.
No, it's not only his chair broke. He just needs the perfect chair. We have to make.
Oh yes, of course. That is definitely the only thing he needs to make that spaceship work.
Right. So we're gonna do a little tiny step away here so that we can avoid extra dialogue. Talking to Chess. Also, there's a first bunny in a bow tie. Adorable.
Everyone say hi to the bunny.
So for doing this is to say, hey, you have to get the chair because you need the second. Okay, that was weird. The second battery so that you can break that, because those crystals are the only items in the game where you have to do them all in one shot. If you stop firing your laser at them, they go back to full HP. So all the core farming requires you to farm batteries to do it correctly.
Yeah, I believe that's why we have to have 3 batteries by the end of the run.
Correct. We buy 4 because efficiency. Right. So now we need to figure out how to get parts to repair our ship. And the first thing we should do is go look in the room woods, which is this next upper area. And now that we got the speedy beat, we can hold shift to run, which is faster than jumping.
It does take a lot of stamina though, so you gotta be careful.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Mayor Bear.
He's exceptionally
the other upgrade that Genesis bought there was shells for her shoes, so that you can jump on certain dirt patches, and those dirt patches will have cores hidden inside them. It's a little bonus way to ensure a little bit of safety with the amount with cores.
I believe, don't you also need it to get the paint blends?
There are, no, you can just jump on them.
Oh, I thought you needed the shoes to break them off, but okay.
No, I routed them in purely for core collection.
It turns out, actually, the way you routed it, we do need it for just a couple more cores. It makes some later farming a little easier by picking them up a little earlier.
A little bit of safety strats.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we are on a mission to go and find all 3 of Mayor Bear's children who have disappeared off into the woods. This is a bit of a maze. It's a little bit chaotic and tricky. Also, we're going to pick up a quest to find Bucky. This is a recurring quest. Even if you find and return Bucky, Bucky will still disappear again, and you can keep returning Bucky for 50 cores. This is a really good safety strat. You have to talk, yes, you do have to talk to the mushroom. But once it's unlocked, it's an unlimited quest, essentially. You can just keep doing it again and again for 50 cores each time. Yeah. have to do it once. Sometimes it's a nice safety backup.
Yes, actually, thankfully enough, the way that things work out now, you only have to do it once. You don't ever have to do it again. You do everything the same and get all the core piles, then you never have to worry about it again. So here we get the navigation core. Now we get to start heading back, because this is what we needed.
Very convenient that the bear let us there.
The bear was back, so we've got to tell them to go back to their... Not this one. I made this mistake during my practice. It's not that one. We're going to destroy these. We still need some more of these glems. We need quite a few of these for the next thing that we're going to do. These. I do believe I need these cores. Keep going to the right. Bolts. These bolts will be useful for later.
Yeah, so the bolts can be exchanged back at the shop for cores. It's not a ton of cores that you get for them, but a few extra can make a big difference, potentially.
It is, in fact, part of the route to do that.
Also, there's fishing in this game. So if you like fishing minigames, get this game.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, the last child is I'm stuck on another tree right here. That's all 3 children. So now we're going to come down here. And we're going to talk to the guy who builds bridges. And he's going to remove trees. Building bridges are where you need to go, or in this case, removing some trees in the way. Indeed, Cosmo, indeed. I love Cosmo. Cosmo's probably one of my favorite characters in this game.
You know, so many of the characters in this game are wonderful.
So, by finding all 3 of his kids, we can talk to him, and he'll leave, but he's upset. He's like, I can't believe you're here, or whatever. And then we talk to him, and he's like, I apologize for earlier. You got my children back because they told me about it, so I'm sorry. And she's like, you need to stress less. No, do not babysit. And then he'll pay us 50 cores, and we can move on. And you pretty much are going through the woods anyway. It's worthwhile to just do that quest and get 50 cores because it's easier to do that.
I believe you actually have to. I don't think you can get the navigation core without doing, or at least without talking to the first bear.
Oh, I don't actually know.
I don't think you can.
Need a lot more flora. Or glems.
Flora does tend to be the slow point of this run, collecting all of them.
Yep. We need a lot of them, because we need 160 of them. It's the most we need. Also, fun fact, you can leap into this to get a little bit of extra leeway.
Very nice, very nice.
It only saves, like, maybe half a second or something. It's so slight. Oh, yeah, I also
everyone say hello to
button.
our sick robot friend. Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I passed the third
Everyone say
button.
hello to our sick robot friend.
Yeah, Scal is great.
Third? But not feeling too hot. We're gonna help them out.
So, yeah, we end up passing the bunny in the Broom Woods. It was in the village. And now there was the bunny there. There's a bunny in every region.
Yeah, there's 5 unique bunnies, and that's coded into the game. You'll see some bunnies in more places than 5. But I have spoken with the developer, and there is 5 unique bunnies.
Yeah. Whenever you advance the story, the main guy moves. The bunnies are always next to him. That's why it looks like they might be in weird spots sometimes, or a little different. Solving some more of these overworld puzzles, because not only do they give us glems, but they give us cores.
And yes, you are seeing it right. In this area, you can jump in paint puddles. Also, hi, Chess. I see you crashed again. We're not going to help him again. But you can help him multiple times casually and eventually help him fix his ship fully once and for all. Poor Chess just has terrible luck. But yeah, we get to jump and paint.
Every single practice run, and the last 2 I did, Bucky was here. So I really, really hope Bucky's here. I hear him. We're good. Okay.
Bucky is supposed to spawn up here.
Fun fact, I actually think there might have been a stealth adjustment to this game, because when I was running through this, Bucky was in every single zone at the same time. So after I turned in Bucky here the first time, he's in the main area, which I always forget what it's called. Where we crash land and do all the stuff at the start. And then as soon as I left that area, he was in the sea. So he was always in an area inaccessible. So I don't know if that was a change or if that's always been and we just never noticed that he's always available. I swear there are times that he has not been in certain zones.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Right, so we got the fuel core.
That's 2 of the 4 cores we need to repair our spaceship.
Yes, and we helped Cal feel better.
Yeah.
Then we just had a giant zit of paint and a fuel core. And there's the bunny. He moved.
Yep. That is the painted desert bunny, one of the 5. Bunny's very cute.
All the bunnies are cute.
They're very cute. You know what? Genesis.
Yeah.
We have an incentive to meet. Would you be down to pet a bunny? If chat, let's say, got halfway to the goal for Peggle.
Sure. I'll pet the Shatter Zone bunny, because that we do that one afterwards. Like that's a ways away, but that's the next one we're gonna pet.
All right, so chat, if we can get $25 towards that Peggle incentive, then we will pet one of the bunnies. And trust me, the bunny is super adorable. We get to take a selfie with it when we pet it. It's so good.
Drop that chest as a drop paint. Okay. We need 16 more flora. Let's find them on the way back.
Fortunately, you gotta run back through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget when you go to donate, to assign your donation towards that Peggle incentive, and once we are at $25 towards that Peggle incentive, as long as it's met before the end of this run, Genesis will paint a paint a bunny? No.
Oh boy.
We'll pet a bunny.
4 bunnies. Oh, perfect. 75. Like, is that everything? Yeah. Cool.
Hey,
So,
perfect.
Sure. Oh, I need to go turn in Bucky. I always forget. I need to turn in Bucky.
Oh, yep. I always forget where to go to turn in
you just
Bucky.
go left in the village.
Yeah, I know. I usually end up going in the wrong place. Yeah, we got to turn in Bucky to get 50 more cores because we're going to need those cores
For the jetpack.
in order to buy a jetpack, which is needed for the water area.
And as you can see, it is routed out exactly because I got 1 extra core from destroying a piece of grass. I've optimized it quite a bit since the last time you did this.
It's fairly prolific. Yes, Genesis is the world record holder for this game now. I have tuned out. Oh, hello, friend. Is giving us apple? Question mark pie?
Could be an apple or a cherry.
I don't know, but the pie is apple? Question mark.
Oh wait. I need to upgrade first. I made this mistake.
That's a cutscene we just have to deal with, unfortunately.
1 boots. 1 gun. And we are done with upgrades for the rest of the game. Because farming other glands is too tedious. So, what? Oh, right, those cost lens. Or those cost,
Of course, yeah.
So
Alright, here's where we give the bolts.
This should be enough. Okay, yes. See?
There we go.
And I did get a random bolt, so on top of that, even better. Alright, so now we go all the way back south. Run all the way down. I never remember what this place is called. The mushroom.
The mushroom.
Not interacting with that mushroom. I don't want to. See, there's Bucky.
Oh, they're okay.
And then when I go to the ocean, Bucky will be there too. I don't know if that's like a change that was made, because I remember when we were running this before, we had that issue where Bucky would sometimes just not be there.
Yeah, maybe, if possible. I think it's called the Coral Sea.
Here's Bunny 4. Oh yeah, Sel, did you watch the submission for the new record?
Of course I did. I verified it.
Oh right, you did. Yes. Obviously, it couldn't have been me. Did you see how sad it was that I lost the 1 spawn? Oh, hello. Recenter, please. Jeez.
Oh. Come on, game, cooperate with us.
Wait. I overshot.
We are picking up a
friend.
chicken shaped like a friend.
Okay.
Located on Chicken Island. This area has some RNG, and Genesis has done a lot of work in figuring out how it works.
The chickens are default.
Just how this goes. Oh, chickens default.
Yeah. No, the Chicken Island doesn't move. It's only this island that moves, and it can be in one of 3 spots, which is randomly selected. So we are hoping, dear God, that it is over here, but I do not believe it's at 1. So let's see it here. It's at 3! Of course it is! Why wouldn't it be? On the other side of the ocean. So this is 2, but of course it's not here. I threw away that 1 spot. There we go. Hello.
There we go.
So this is the guy that we just talked to, and he got in a fight with his dad. And we need to bring him a chicken so that now we can do a little mini game. And it is time to 7 minutes of core farming because we need to leave here with at least 1,325 cores. So the way this mini game is going to work, as you see, he's up there and he is at an anvil. You are destroying these coal blocks to power the furnace. By powering the furnace, he makes us cores. So, if we're able to get it all the way fired up, it uses double the coal, but make double the cores, and he makes them at a faster rate. So it's more like 4 or 5 times the rate. But the way the minigame works is you want to keep destroying the coal. Oh my god, bad. Please. Oh, thank god. Okay. You want to keep destroying the coal so that you can keep powering the furnace, so that you can make as many cores as possible. And this is the best core farming method in the entire game. Unfortunately. And not
We've tested a few different ones. And Dev confirmed. The Dev has confirmed. I've done this run with the Dev on comms before, and he's confirmed that, yeah, this is the almost certainly fastest way. Canonically, the chicken jumping up and down is what's causing these blocks to appear out of the ground.
So the chicken is the one finding the coal.
Yes.
230, that's actually pretty good. I believe the best you can actually get is 238. That's the highest I think I've ever seen. Which involves some really good spawning on the third one, because the first 2 are pretty much preset. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of RNG, but not a ton.
Yeah, so he gives us an engine core, and then he pays us. And now, we're going to loop this until we hit 1,300 cores. So Cell, if you have anything you would like to say during this exceptionally long farming period, because each piece is a 1 minute plus experience, you have a load of
I have some exciting news because we are going to pet a bunny. We have reached $25 out of the 50 needed for that Peggle Fevers run, so thank you, chat, for getting us there. Super fast response to that challenge I put out, and we got there thanks to Maeve with $18, who says, for the bunnies! Indeed, for the bunnies, and also for the dogs, because we are raising money for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. In 2011, a local woman named Georgia Obanos lost her home, and her only focus became how to prevent her family dogs from going back to animal control. Starting out with just an empty shell of a building, Go Rescue soon became not just a place for her current rescues, but a shelter that has grown to rescue over 2,000 dogs to date, with no signs of slowing down. Every single dollar raised is going to that shelter and helping keep them running. Obviously, as you can tell, it's a small program run by essentially just this one woman who loves dogs, wants to see them healthy, happy, succeed, and find new forever homes. That is where all of the money is going to, and we have now raised $120.20 total. We're doing fantastic, chat. Now, with that being said, we are going to get a bunny pet. Maybe we should get another bunny pet. I think we should pet one more bunny.
I have been getting the worst odds. I got 170 for the last one. I got 170 cores, which is the worst I've ever gotten, and I'm going to lose it again. I might actually have to do another round of this just because of the fact that the game is giving chat more time, because we are now 50% of the way towards that Peggle Fevers challenge run.
But that's coming up soon. There's a 1 hour run between Lost Nova ending and Peggle starting. So there's not a lot of time to meet that, chat. So we're 50% of the way there. We need just another $25 to get there. And I'm gonna volunteer Genesis. If we get that incentive met by the end of this run, we'll pet more bunnies.
Yeah, there's 3 bunnies we can
It doesn't
pet.
take long. It doesn't take long to pet bunnies. We'll do more bunny pets.
I can pet the ocean, I can pet the main area, and I can do Shatters Zone. So I can do 3 of them that are not out of the way.
So you know what? You're already getting 1 bunny pet. If you want 2 more bunny pets, all it's going to take is getting that Peggle Fever's incentive met. As a reminder of how to donate, there is a pinned message at the top of chat, or you can type !donate in chat. That will take you to a link to our Tiltify page. From there, you can select the target, which is the challenge run for Peggle Fevers. If you then click the donate button off to the right of that target, it will then take you to page. It will already have the target pre-selected, which is that challenge run. You can also select a poll if you'd like. There's a poll open right now for which version of Pokemon Let's Go is going to be played. Is it going to be Pikachu or Eevee? That's happening later tonight. But make sure you have that Peggle Fever's target selected. That's the one that we really need to meet, because that's coming up really soon. So as long as that is selected, you then click checkout. This takes you to donation amount. You can decide how much you want to donate. There's a few presets. You can also input an amount as low as $1. Every dollar helps. So if you can only donate $1, that's great. We love and appreciate every donation here. Then you put in email address. You can put in a name and a comment if you want. I love reading your comments, but it's also okay to put no comment. And then once you've done that, then you go to put your payment details, and then you click donate, and it will send the money directly to Go Rescue. And it will also automatically add it towards the incentive if you selected it. I know we can do a chat. We are so close. And trust me, if you've not seen Peggle speedruns before, they're already very chaotic, but they're a ton of fun. And this challenge run is going to be even wilder, even more chaotic, and even more fun. Who doesn't want more marathon and more chaos? I know I do, but, that might just be me.
Probably it's just me.
It could just be me.
I've been getting some horrific RNG on this. I might actually have to either leave early or do farming in Shatter Zone.
You know what? It's just the game stalling for more time to get that incentive met. The game knows. This is a game full of cute pets. You can actually get a pet dog in this game. That's post any percent content.
Actually,
there's a cat and
cat,
a dog,
a bee, and a dog, and a fish.
And an axolotl.
Yeah.
Axolotl, yeah.
It's a fish.
It's an axolotl, okay? That's what it's supposed to be. Actually, I'm curious, chat. Tell me, which one would you want to get if you had to pick one of the 4 pets in this game? Do you want a cat? Do you want a dog? Do you want a bee? Or do you want an axolotl?
Come on, please. No! No! I needed this to be a good run!
I believe... Oh, yeah, you're getting some rough RNG.
Yeah, no, this has been horrific. Honestly, I need at least 225 to be, happy with leaving here. I can do some farming in the Shatter Zone if I need, 35 or something, but... Ugh. The RNG for this minigame today has been horrific. But we're doing what we can here. $226. Can I get 25 elsewhere? We're just gonna run with it. We're just gonna run with it because
Yeah, you can get 25 elsewhere.
Yeah. Grab it.
I mean, there's the island in the coral zone here.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that because I only need 25.
Yeah,
that's also
an easy spot if you really need to. Fair, you did get the spawn that was further away.
There's also a ton that are in Shatter Zone, so we will pet the Shatter Zone bunny on the way in. Actually, I probably shouldn't have pet this. I should have put the one down here first, one in the ocean, because they're closer. All the other ones will be out of the way, but that's okay.
That's okay. It's incentive to get people to donate for
Yeah.
more marathon.
One of these was literally, I got 170 cores on one of those. It was so bad. For more batteries, for more laser. Let's go. Okay.
Very important. Also, we got the Rise and Shine bar because we're going to go see my favorite NPC in this game.
Why not?
Rise and Shine giant beat.
And he wants to go back to sleep, but me asked him, so he goes 3, 2, 1, scooting now. Let's get that out of the way.
And then if you speak to him again, he says, you are valid. I love you and you are valid, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
It's positive affirmations with with our friend the giant beat.
So here we have to help Luke, this guy running a hat business. Can you jump, please? Who is currently not succeeding. So here we're gonna talk to this guy who likes bees and wants to be respected by them, so we give them a crown so that they become queen bee. Fun fact, if you come back here later, the bees have them trapped in a cage and took the crown back from them, which is absolutely hilarious.
The bees rejected them as their royalty.
This way first, because I think the rancher is funnier.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a reference to a game that you're gonna see in the event tomorrow morning here.
I have a slime problem. They're not mine. I'm kind of freaking out. I need to change of pace. A hat, a ranching hat, a rancher of slimes. There's a new boss in town.
Yep, he's now a rancher of slimes. Tune in tomorrow for Slime Rancher. I'm definitely not biased because I'm one of the runners of that run.
Totally not a shameless plug for another game that you happen to be a part of right now. This. I need 15 more cores.
There's also the toolbox up there that has.
Yeah, that only gives me 6. It's 3 volts.
It's still more than nothing, but
yeah, it is. But I think there's some around here. I remember there being an island nearby. A bunch of them.
you can always press M to map to check.
The map of the Shatter Zone is not exactly the most useful, to be honest.
No, it's not.
I think it's over here. I hate that I have to go so far out of my way for 15 cores. I should have just taken you up on your offer, so I just got that other island. Because now I'm so far out of the way. I think it's over here. Oh,
I think it's down south.
It is down.
Also, you can burn out your blaster by fully using up the battery.
Doing it with the
You're
jump is
trying to
pretty
use more.
difficult.
Hey, this is just more time for us to meet that Peggle incentive.
Man, I did so good on this. I was like, oh man, this will be like such a good run. It'll be free, and now it's like disaster left and right because marathon luck, as always.
That's okay. People are getting more time to enjoy the beautiful game.
Yes, and once I turn in all these hats, I can pet the bunny. That's kind of why I'm waiting on it. I know there's some more cores to this. Yeah, he gets a little like.
Yeah, we are now Sprout. And we have the final core that we need.
I think it's over here.
I mean, there's one just down south too.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, so we're just going over here. This is 2, I believe. Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah.
Also, the blaster's just a lot stronger. Okay, now we're done.
There we go.
Back here. Apparently, I could have just gone this way, but you know, we're here. Okay. Pet the bunny. Nice to meet you. There you go, bunny pet.
Oh, bunny.
Adorable little selfie. Okay, let's finish the game. So we're almost done. We would go to the shop, but we actually have to do something else first.
Yep, we gotta break crystal over here.
Yeah, this is a check that you have 3 batteries. So you need to at least buy 1 battery to break this crystal, which is 125. Which is why
You still can't walk past it yet. There is an invisible wall there until you complete another check of sorts.
The ship isn't there, so there's just a giant gap you can't cross.
Yeah.
We're going to do this. So here's the first upgrade, the navigation core. So do you remember the second upgrade we found was?
No.
It was the fuel core.
There we go. It's been a hot minute.
The fuel core. Then we got the engine core from the ocean. Also, we're using a little exploit here. There's a little bit of time where you can move after this animation, so you can just interact with the thing to buy the next thing. And then the crystal core, which finishes upgrading the ship, which is this is required to complete any percentage. You have to finish upgrading your ship. Which is funny that you have that written there because you literally can't get to the final cutscene without finishing the ship. Okay, so now we fixed the chip, and now he's here, so we're going to talk to him. Now we're going to go through a little cutscene. Some memories. Mia's like, she wants to be moving forward all the time, but she can't, because now we have to sit and wait. Now we're going to get some history. So do you want to talk a little bit about what's being skipped over here?
Yeah, so we've got this interaction here between Mia and her friend Quinn, who's a successful pop star, and talking about like working hard and feeling underappreciated and just like, yes, everything looks great, but life is stressful. And here is young Mia talking to her dad, and dad worked super hard and he sacrificed a lot of things to be able to give good life to his kids. And Mia's reflecting ultimately on maybe it is okay to ask for help. It's okay to slow down, to take a step back, which we completely blow past because we're speedrunning, but this game does have a beautiful story about the importance of friendship, the importance of breaks, and the importance of just valuing your time as it should be valued.
We're on the final approach. We are going to go through every area we have gone through previously, starting with the room woods. And we can move north. You get to talk to the NPCs if you want. Of course, we're not going to.
And the more NPCs that you've interacted with, the more who will appear in this final approach.
I never
because
talked
we
to that
basically
guy,
haven't talked.
For some reason.
There's a few mandatory ones who will always be there, but
yeah, which is just funny.
The more you've talked to, the more will appear.
Oh.
Cowboy Dino Island. Let's go.
And then we have these guys from Island, and now we go to the Shatter Zone. Which, this one is a pain because landing these jumps is kind of annoying. But luckily, because you still have to wait for the battery to recharge anyway, if you don't immediately get the jump, you're not technically losing a lot of time, so it's nice. And all the slimes, of course. Have to make a call back. Jump, please. You.
So many slimes.
Yep. Alright, we are on the final approach. We are almost done. So, we are going to talk to the hairy worm, of which...
The giant fuzzy worm!
I'm sure you've seen these little guys around. And now we're talking to the big one. As soon as this cutscene finishes and it fades to black, will be time, so we are coming up on that, if the restreamer wants to be ready for it. This was a little bit longer than I expected, given that the RNG was not on my side today in a lot of ways.
Yeah, the whole story about this worm is the worm is in the center of the planet, and it is actually the worm that is keeping the planet held together. It is trying to fracture apart. That's why we have the Shatter Zone where things are sort of broken up. And that's why we can't leave, is the worm essentially has wrapped the entire planet in this force field. It's also why we crash. We're essentially drawn into it.
Or chess.
And chess. Poor chess.
Alright, time is going up as soon as it fades to black in 3, 2, 1, time. Yay!
GG. And now we get to see a nice little ending cutscene of how everyone works together to figure out a solution that means that the worm is not stuck trying to hold the planet together forever, because the worm is getting tired and is wearing out. So we sacrifice our ship to hold the planet together so that worm can have a break.
Yep. So as you'll see, the planet, they're about to show it, is breaking apart. And then we take a little tiny stop in the Kirby galaxy because it's going to transform into Planet Popstar for a moment. And then the pieces will come together slightly. Yay! In fact, I can show that outer edge area, right? It's south and then right.
The outer edge area?
Yeah, where
No,
you can
it's up
see
in the
into
room
the
woods
core.
by the fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, if you go over, yes, where the bonus bunny is.
Yeah, it's where the beat is, then you go south.
North.
You go north? Okay.
You go up. Yeah.
And look, they fixed our ship.
No, they didn't fix the ship. That's actually canonically a new ship.
Oh, they made her a brand new ship? Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, canonically it's a new ship, yeah.
That they painted with the paint from the planes, then we have a little sprout on the top, so it's like everyone's working together, but the bolts
It has a
propellers.
star!
It has bolts as propellers. Or as, not propellers, but fuel or propulsion, thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
Words, there's a lot of them. And look, we get to see everybody that we didn't talk to.
There's this successful rancher of slimes. Very nice.
And we never talked to the prince.
Or
do we
the
know where the skeleton is? I don't remember seeing that skeleton.
skeleton somewhere. There's so many NPCs in this game and so many great stories. Like, seriously, go get this game, go check it out, go play it.
It's a sweet
so
game.
Good.
It really is.
And maybe come join us speedrunning it once you've played it casually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not make the dev any sadder than I've already made him by speedrunning it.
Going at the entire game.
He's supportive.
Message.
He's supportive of us, to be clear. He's just a little confused, but, you know, he's supportive.
It's very funny, is what it is. So yeah, and then we got 1 year later. I will show the Krampus. I'm quite a bit ahead. We'll do the Krampus, and then we'll get it. So we'll run off this
Yes,
way.
so we
Also,
brought our friend Quinn.
there she is.
There's Quinn. There's our friend. Oh, I didn't realize you could laser beam her. Okay.
You can laser beam everyone. They just shake.
Oh,
But yeah,
interesting.
If you get, this is the final reward. If you get 10,000 cores, aka farming that minigame for way too long, you can pick up the hat.
Yes.
So it's this way and then north.
Yep, go up.
Let's see if I get it's 1% odds, right?
No.
For the dark thing.
Oh, for the dark, yes. I think it's actually a 2% odds for the dark friend.
We'll give one more bunny pet. There you go.
There we
One
go.
more. And we'll sit
Yeah,
on
that's the inside of the planet.
So, yeah, that's Lost Nova. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Definitely a cute little game. Doesn't take too long either. It's unless you're doing 100% and you're going to meet everybody and farm for that item, it takes forever. Too many runs of that mining minigame.
Casually, though, it's a wonderful experience with a lot of great story to experience.
There's a ton of characters. There was a struggling artist robot that we passed. What was the prince's thing again? I always forget what his is.
I forget what the princess thing is too. I don't know if I actually interact with him.
Then
but
we have
so many great characters.
The band, there's the roses that are around that we didn't pick up.
Those are for the princess. Yeah.
Oh, there's so much to this. It's great. This game is great.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend playing it casually, and you get to see bunny pets like this. So, yeah, that's Lost Nova. I should probably plug myself. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/genesisprobe. I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 recently. But I will be doing some derusting for Really Really Longathon, which I will be on in a week, I think. I think it's the 11th. And I'll be doing some speedrun derusting for that. I also have a Twitter that I don't use, so you can follow that if you like. It's Genesis Runs, and you'll find me in the back of all these other events doing tech work. Um, yeah, very busy. In fact, I'm going to go back into the shadows and get on my shift in checks notes 14 minutes. So
Well, thank you, Genesis, for picking up this run, grinding it, optimizing it even further than I did, and for showing it here for us.
yes, you're welcome that you bullied me into doing this. It's very much appreciated by everybody.
uh, all right. With that being said, we'll be back in just a minute with some more messages. Don't go away, everyone, because there's still more No Holidays Allowed yet to come.
Bye bye. I casually wait for transition. Yeah. We're still on screen. Let's go.